In this tutorial, I'm going to be showing you guys how to create the money in the duffel bag mixtape cover. So welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm going to be showing you guys how to create this mixtape cover. If you guys want to download the stock images and follow along, make sure you go to noiseworks.com. I'm going to leave a link in the description. All you have to do is click on it, go there, enter your email. So once you do that, just go to your email and then click on the link, and then it'll take you to the website to download all the stock images. If you guys ready, let's go ahead and get started. All right, so once you open the stock images, you should have all these photos in there. So the AK-47 shadow, and then you got the AK-47, the duffel bag, background, glow, money, the mask, and the cover template. So first thing you want to do is open the cover template. Right, so you enable this, it just tell you a bunch of guidelines. So just in case you do want to get it printed, as long as you stay within the green line, should be good. So I download this template off Disk Maker. Right, so let's go back to our stock images and let's open up the background and just right click and just bring it into our main PSD. Just click OK. Let's go ahead and close this. Disable that. Now what we're going to do is just basically open up all the images and bring it in one by one. And then the next one will be the money. Just right click, bring it into the main PSD, click OK. Once you do that, just close this. Next, let's go to the duffel bag. Again, right click, bring it into a main PSD, click OK, close that. Now, once you start bringing things in, is a good thing to group it, so that way you stay organized. So for this, hit Command G. Let's name that bag. Group this. Name that money. I'm gonna disable the money. So I'm gonna select the bag. Hit Command T or Control T if you're on a PC. And I'm just rotate it like this. So that way the bag is vertical. Bring it into the middle. And the money, let's bring it on top of the bag. And for this, we want to mask it out. So I'm going to disable it for now. I'm going to zoom in. Now, the easiest way to do this is with the pen tool. Well, it's easy for me since I've been using it for a while. For some people, it might be harder. So the pen tool is on the left right here. Shortcut for that, we just hit letter P and it'll bring it up. Zoom in some more. Now with the pen tool is making points and dragging the anchor point so you could go with the wherever you want to crop it. So let me show you real quick. So I'm gonna start here, make a point there. I'm gonna make a point here, but before I make a point here and let it go, I'm gonna click on it and I'm gonna drag it. You see how by moving each end, so all you want to do is just drag it, kind of going this way, so that way that line is right there. Hold the space bar, I'm going to drag this up, make a point, before you let it go, just drag it, kind of like that, so that line goes right there. So if you never used the pen tool before, just keep practicing, it get easier. So now what I'm doing is I'm just going my normal speed when I'm using the pen tool. You can see once you get used to it, everything will be much easier to crop out. Big point there, there, there. Go back, close that out. All right. Now all you have to do is right click, make selection, feather at 0, click OK. It will make a selection. Let's enable the money again. Now with that still selected, you can see the line. Select the folder, go down here, click on the mask, and you can see you made a mask around it. So when you go inside it, I'm going to select V for the selection tool so I can move this around. So when you go inside the folder, you can move the money around. And for the money, probably shrink it a little bit. Just keep it at like that. So probably right there. Hit enter, bring this up. You can see there's none right here. All you have to do is make a copy, Command J. Bring this down. Maybe use this part. So you can see right now it's all kind of overlapping, you can tell. So the easiest way to fix that, I'm going to use the left side. So I just want to cover right here. Alright. So what I'm doing now is I'm gonna crop these two out so that way it gets on top of here or stays on top of there. Again, easiest way, pen tool, hit the letter P. Just make a point here. So what I'm just trying to do right now is just crop this money out. And before I let this go, I'm gonna hold Alt so that way I can just bring this lower. Point there, point there, point there. Maybe keep this one on the right. Alright, looks good. Now let's go ahead and close it out. Same thing we did before, right click, make selection, feather at 0, click OK. Go to this one, click on the mask. You can see before, after. Now the only thing is right there. So what I'm gonna do is just make a copy of this again, hit Command J. And maybe I'm just use this part to cover that. So I'm just bring this down like that. Select the pen tool, letter P shortcut, make a point there, and that's about it. Right click, make selection, feather at 0, click OK. Select this one, click the mask. Now you can see the before, add a money in there. Alright, that looks good. Now let's bring the rest of the stock images in. Next will be the mask. Again, right click, bring to the main PSD, close this. Now with this, you could do a couple things. You could put on top of the bag. What I'm gonna do is put it underneath. Again, group it, name that mask. I'm gonna shrink it. I'm going too fast. I don't think I even told you how to do it. So hit Command T, select the transform, hold Shift, Alt, bring this down, about right there, rotate it, bring it just about right there for now. And you can see there's some white lines around it. We're gonna clean that up later. For now, we just want to bring everything in and just position it the way we want. All right, now let's open up the gun. Same thing, right click, bring it to the main PSD. Go ahead and close this. Right click, bring to the main PSD. So this one we can use it only as a shadow. So I'm gonna close this. And here's these two. Go ahead and group it. Name that AK-47. If I'm going too fast, just let me know, because I think I'm photoshopping way faster than I'm trying to explain it. Alright, so let's bring this layer up. And basically, I'm just trying to line it. I think that's good. Would always adjust it later, but Now let's go to the shadow, select the blending mode, and select multiply. See before, after. So maybe I'm gonna move it up about right there. So before, after. Alright, that looks good. So let's go ahead and select the whole group. Hit Command T, hold Shift and Alt, go to the corner, bring that down, maybe about right there. Just hit Enter. Now I'm gonna bring this above the bag, see how it looks. Let's bring the mask above everything else too. Let's bring it above the AK. I think I like it like this. Zoom in. Now select all this, maybe bring it down, trying to center it, save that. Alright, so let's check our stock images. The only thing left will be the glow. Right click, bring this to our main PSD, close this, and let's group this, aim that glow, change the blending mode to screen. And this is going to be the light source that's coming from the top, shining to the bottom. Alright, I make Command T, hold Shift, Alt, go to the corner, bring the size up. Let's go to Filter, Blur, Gaussian Blur, maybe about 76. Click OK. Command T, hold Shift, Alt, go to the corner, bring it up. Alright, that looks good. So this is how, I bring everything in, composite it, position it the way I want. And it doesn't blend in right now, only because we got to add the shadows and all the other stuff to it. So next thing we want to do is go ahead and add the shadows. So that's how you composite everything, put everything into one document and just place it, arrange it the way you want. Now what we're going to do is make it look more like it belongs together, so everything's gonna blend in. So the way to do that is adding the shadows, the rim light, and then at the end we're gonna add the adjustment layers. All right, so the first shadow we wanna add is to the overall image. So let's go ahead and create a new group, aim that adjustment, create a new layer. Now inside this layer we're gonna add a gradient. So make sure both these color palettes are black. Select the gradient tool. So shortcut will be G. And make sure this one's selected. Now we're going to start from the bottom. Hold Shift, drag it up. Not all the way. That's messing it up. Zoom out. Alright, so I'm going to hold Shift, drag it about halfway. Command T. Maybe bring it up. I wanted the gradient kind of halfway. Right now it's too dark. All you have to do is lower the opacity. Maybe about 55. Looks good. And I'm gonna see how it looks if we just add it to the background. Alright, I think I like it better just like this. On top of the background only. And since we're already here, let's go ahead and group these two in that background. Go ahead and delete the black background. Save this. Alright, so the first shadow we want to add is to the duffel bag. So just go ahead and disable everything except the bag. Accidentally took it out the folder, but I'm going to put it back in. Alright, so to add a shadow, what I like to do is create a new layer. I'm hold Command, select the duffel bag, and you can see you made a selection around it. And with the new layer, created, you want to fill that in with black. So two ways you could do it. You could go here to the paint bucket, and with this selected, make sure that's black. You just go ahead and fill that in and hit Command D. Or the other way that I like to do it is create a new layer, hold Command, select that, and then with this selected, shortcut to fill it in with the top color, say black, will be Alt Delete. So I'm gonna hit undo. All right, so I'm gonna change the background to white. So Alt is black, Alt Delete, fill it in with black, and Command Delete, let's fill it in with white. So that's a quick shortcut that I like to use. So we want black, so I'm gonna hit Alt Delete, fill it in with the black color. I'm gonna hit Command D to select. Now there's two ways to create the shadow for the bag. One is go here, select the mask, select that, select the brush, and make sure that's black, and then just go like that. So that's a good way to do it, because you can always come back and what is it? You can always come back, hit the white, and bring more shadow in. So this is the best way to do it. But me, I like working fast. So what I do is kind of like this, right? All right, so create new layer, Alt that, Alt Delete, Command D to select, select E. Eraser tool, bring the size of the brush down, and do it like that. So I like using this way, the eraser tool, because it's faster. But if I mess up, then I just gotta do the whole thing over again. So two ways you could do it. You could do the way I do it, like this, or fill that in, mask, and then brush. So whatever way is comfortable for you. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and leave about 57. All right, that looks good. Now let's add some rim light. So same thing, Command select this, create new layer. This time I'm gonna fill it in with white. So I'm gonna hit Command Delete, and then Command D to select. I'm gonna make a copy, Command J, Command I to invert it. Now we're gonna nudge it down, maybe about 2 pixels. So I like using the black layer on top because I can see where the rim light is at. So I like it like that. I'm gonna hold Command, select the black, go down to the white, hit Delete, Command D to select, and I'm gonna delete the black layer because I don't need that. So you can see before, after. So just give it that pop. So here's the before, adding shadow right there, shadow on top of the bag, rim light, bring back the glow. Just go ahead and save that. So basically what we did to the duffel bag, we can do to everything else. But the money, it's kind of tricky. I'm show you why. Create a new layer. And since the bag is kind of going up like that, this area, that part is going to be darker. So let's go ahead and fill it in with black. Again, black's right there. Alt Delete. I like to hit the eraser tool, so shortcut letter E. And you can bring the hardness all the way down. Size, bring it up maybe about 600. So just go here and type in 600 pixel. All right. Undo. So the middle is gonna be brighter than outside. That looks good. Bring it up a little bit, about right there. Create a new layer, fill it in with black, Alt Delete. So I want this area to be the darkest. So I'm creating two shadows. All right, that's too dark. All you have to do is bring the opacity down, bring it up. Maybe about right there. I want that part darker, so I'm select B, the brush. Or you go here, select that. Make sure that's black. Bring the size down. Again, hardness all the way down. Alright, that looks good. Now, this part's still too bright for me, so what I'm going to do is go ahead and create another layer, fill it in with black. Alt delete. Bring the opacity down. Wait until I like it. Say about right there, so about 32. So 1, 2, 3 layers to add the shadows. So that looks good. Alright, so let's bring back the AK-47. Now, same thing we did, or this one actually has its own shadow. Remember we created that right there. So that looks good, but the only thing is we want it only on top of the bag and not on top of the concrete. So to do that, let's go down here to the bag, hold command, select the bag, it will make a selection. Go here to the AK-47 shadow, click mask, and you can see now it's only on top of the bag and not the concrete. Save that, and let's go ahead and add the rim light like we did to the bag. So make command, select that, create new layer, fill it in with white. Since it's white, it's on the bottom. Shortcut will be command delete. Command D to select, Command J to copy, Command I to invert. I'm gonna nudge it down 1, 2 pixel. I'm gonna hold Command select the black, go down to the white, hit delete, Command D to select the black, and just get rid of that. Before, after. And you bring the opacity down, maybe to 80. Save that. Now let's go down to the AK, hold command, select that, make a selection, create a new layer, fill it in with black, alt delete, command D to select the eraser tool, shortcut letter E, bring the size of the brush up, again hardness all the way down, bring the opacity down, slowly bring it up until it matches the bag. So maybe about 46. Save that. Alright, so same thing for the mask. Now remember the mask, we still had the white line around it. So to clean that, all you have to do, hold command, select the mask, go to select, modify. We're going to contract by, do 2 pixel. Click OK. You can see it moved in 2 pixel. Make sure the mask is selected. So if you hit Command J, it just make a copy of whatever we selected. So we disable that. You see the white line's gone. Save that. Alright, now hold Command, select the mask. Create new layer. Fill that in with black. Alt delete. Command D to select. Bring up the eraser tool. Bring the opacity down, bring it up until it blends in. About right there, looks good. Oh, the other thing I forgot is we gotta take out the eyes. So hit the letter P for the pen tool, make a point there, drag it there. Hold Alt before you let it go, bring it in. Go ahead and close it out and drag it up a little bit. Same thing for the other side. Hold Alt, bring that in. Right click, make selection, feather at 0, click OK. Alright, only select one side, so this is what I'm going to do. Let's go to the path, hold command, select that, just select both. Now hit delete, go to the shadow that we created, delete that, command D to select. Alright, much better. So now it doesn't look like somebody eyeballs on the other side. Save that. Alright, so let's create some shadows underneath the mask. So I'm going to create a new layer, bring this underneath the mask. I'm gonna select Command, select that, fill that in with black, Alt Delete, Command D to select. Now you can't see it right now, but if you move it, see right there. So now all you have to do is go to Filter, Blur. I like using box blur, sometimes Gaussian blur. Maybe about 21 pixel. Bring it down about right there. Bring the opacity down, bring it up. About 40. So inside the eye is going to be darker since there's no light going in. But right there you can still see some detail. And for this one, let's go ahead and group it. The shadow, Command G. Let's name that shadow. Alright, create a new layer. Select the brush. Bring the size down. And inside that's going to be darker. Kind of like that. So about 51. Go ahead and save this. Now the shadow is hitting the concrete. So what we want to do is go down here to the bag. So select the bag, Command, and make a selection. Select the shadow, click mask. Now it's only on top of the bag. Save that. And let's go ahead and create some rim light. So I'm going to select the mask, Command, select that, make a selection, create a new layer, fill it in with white. So Command Delete, Command D to select, Command J to make a copy, Command I to invert it. We're going to nudge it down 2 pixel. Command select that, select the white, delete, then Command D to select, then delete the black layer. So maybe about 83%. Alright, that looks good. Now the one thing I noticed is there's no shadow down here on the bag. So to fix that, just hold Command, select the bag, create a new layer, but underneath it, Alt Delete, Command D to select, go to Filter Blur. This time I'm going to do Motion Blur because I want the shadow going up and down. So about 111, click OK. Now you can see right there. Alright, looks much better. And maybe I want to add a little bit right here for the gun, casting the shadow. So what I'm going to do is go to the AK-47, hold Command, select the gun, go down here, create a new layer underneath the bag. Same thing, Alt Delete, fill it in with a black solid, Command D. You can see right there. Now we just go to Filter, Blur, Motion Blur again. Just click OK. Bring it down about right there. But we're going to bring the opacity about 41 versus 75. Save that. Alright, so everything's starting to blend in. Alright, so next, let's go to our adjustment. Let's create a new adjustment layer. Color balance. Now, if you like the black and white, I would change this to, I would change the image adjustment, hue and saturation. I would change that to a white glow if you like the black and white. If not, say if you like a blue tint. So we just add a little bit of blue in the mid-tone. And this one, hit Command Alt U. That'll bring the shortcut for hue and saturation. That looks pretty good. So image, adjustment, hue and saturation. Bring this all the way down. So that's a blue tint, black and white. Or if you like a warmer tint. All right, so let's see. Me, I just like a little bit blue tint, kind of like that. And the next adjustment will be levels. Just darken it, but then bring the shadow up a little bit. Looks good. So here's before, glow, adjustment. So hope you guys like this tutorial. If you guys have any suggestion on a cover design, text, effect, or anything like that, just leave it in the comments. And what I'm gonna do is I'm going in the comments, and whatever idea I like from you guys, I'm gonna do that for next week. Again, thanks for watching, and I'm gonna see y'all next week.